Oh, you're back.
How are you?
Fine. I'm Jantus Brolus. I'm the illusion trainer. Easterus and I used to be adventurers, but we've retired here. Bruma is far from civilization, but we're ready for a little peace and quiet. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likeable fellow. Goodbye.
Go ahead, please. Bye.
What can I do for you? Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things. Good day.
What do you... Can't you see that I'm upset? I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? Go ahead. I won't fight you. You win this one. I doubt it. I can't argue. I doubt it. That's great. I won't fight you. No, that's good. I doubt it. I can't I doubt it. That's not bad. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge. I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun. Farewell. What can I do for you today? The Countess is Heartland Nibenian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. I'm listening.
You're full of it. Yes, sure, that's you. No, yeah, I get it. I accept. I have no choice. No, please, I'm sorry. Don't be silly. No more. You're pathetic. Don't be silly. I accept. Yeah, I get it. Don't be silly. Sure, you're full of it. Wait, sure, you're pathetic. I doubt you really mean that. No, not bad at all.
Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either. What can I do for you today? Geliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. Just look for me if you need anything else.
I'm listening. Please.
Hello. Hello.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more. Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynal. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Me children will thank you for your help.
I was at Olav's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynal Dreles. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Yes? I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. Bye.
Have pity on an old war.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. I work hard. Folks like Skjorda and Ulfan give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Ah, You mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Tell your friends about me. Bye.
Can you spare a coin?
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer. Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I live together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me. Bruma's a funny place, half Cyrodiil and half Skyrim. I'm Old Nord all the way. I keep the old songs and stories alive. Be seeing you.
I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Plenty of mineral deposits in the Gerald Mountains. I'm out for weeks at a time by myself, but I don't mind it. Goodbye.
Let's hear it.
How are you?
Morning. Go ahead, please. You too.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You got a great deal there. A good price or a good dozen. And I appreciate your business. Be seeing you.
Hello. Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please. We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Farewell.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink-up last night. Still a little muzzy. Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour. Bye.
Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you. One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it, but Regner hates everything. Goodbye.
A coin for an old beggar?
How goes it? Yes? Go to it.
Go ahead, please. Yeah, you think Bruma's cold? Try a winter in the Rothgarians. Bruma's a day at the beach. Goodbye.
What? You get used to the cold. Got a good set of fur boots to keep me feet warm. Give a Nord a good thumping to keep the blood flowing. Ka, ka, ka. Farewell.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death. Raynal will pay for both crimes. Gelliborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. Please hurry.
How are
Raynal
you?
may make a break for
Okay,
the open road
you?
at any moment.
I've been better. Hello.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Is this true?